17104.com. This is Wingfield, and you're listening to The Voice 17104.com. The Voice 17104.com.
All right. New time, new day, same song, new mic. It's cold in here, I think. Anybody else cold? No? It might be a little too cold. Hold on. We got another. Hold on. Okay. You guys did well. We did well. Well, speaking of well, welcome to Let's Talk About It. My name is Taft, as you guys already know. And I seem to have the floor to myself for a little bit, which they definitely shouldn't have let me have, but I'm going to use it. It has been so long since I've been on here, though. I want to say the last time we had a show was maybe about a week or so before Christmas, so it's almost been 2-3 weeks, closest to a month. So it's been a while. A lot has happened, and we are here to talk about it. Over the winter break, I'm in school, as you guys know, and my break was from the 17th, I believe, of December to the 7th of January. So from there on, it's just been filled with stories that we cannot wait to share. Let me start 3 weeks. I'll start off by saying hello to Jason A. Benefield. Oh, okay, I gotta do the thing that Mom does. So Jason, let's see. Jason Arvois Benefield. Yes, Jason Arvois Benefield. Right. And Arvois, because I'm going to France, and so I need to learn French. So just a little bilingual tease in there for you guys. But hello, Jason. He said, hey there. It's been 3 weeks, and he's in a meeting for work. And it is A-okay. He might not be on the screen, but he's still here in spirit. So, hilarious. Thank you. I try to do what I can when I can while I can. Saying hello to a couple other people as you guys get on. Make sure to let me know that you're here. Say hey, say what's up. Holla. You guys know the deal. So let's see. Where do we start? Oh, okay, let me go back to my winter break. So wrong. I'm gonna go back to the French part. So, as I'm sure all of you guys know, I will be going to Paris in T-minus 10 days. Not just Paris, all of France. So all around the country, we're going to be touring the vineyards. We're going to be touring some really nice historical sites. We're going to go to some farms, and they're not just farms; they're like people's homes. So it's their everyday, their bread and butter, and we get to see that. One of the coolest things about the tour, I think, is a lot of the big names in the industry now. Think if you guys know him, like George Perrier, Gordon Ramsay. I could keep going, but I'm not going to because that would take up too much time, and this is just an hour show. But just think like your big wigs in the culinary industry, and a lot of them have never, ever been to the parts of Paris that we're going to. So it's going to be really cool. On one of our, would you look at that? Our very own, here in town and in home, Mom, drum roll.
Hey, Taft.
Hey, Mom.
So are people who go to France, are they still Taffatoodles?
Yes. Yes, you might have to
Okay.
put like a monsieur, somewhere around that. Monsieur
Okay.
Taffy.
Monsieur Taffetoodles.
Yes, yes, yes. And you
Okay.
have to say
Okay.
for the last B.
I think I can do that. I can do that. Sorry, I'm late.
No problem. No problem. Wonderful to see you. Have you here.
Good to be seen. Good to be seen. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern?
I
Good to
know.
be seen.
Well, now that you are here, let's go ahead and kick it off. I got a Family Feud. Mr. Chris, did you get that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Up now.
Let's pop up a Family Feud, and then we'll get in to our week. Well, not our week, our 3
Wait,
weeks.
can you hear
So,
the buzzer from here?
hit it again.
I'm hitting the buzzer. Can you,
Okay, well, maybe
can I
not.
just say my answer?
Yes, yes, you can. Well, wait. We have to give the disclaimer first. So first, it's New
Okay.
Year's. Um, we're gonna read the question. You guys feel free to hit the button, hit the desk, hit the window, hit the wall, hit the to the window, to the wall, hit
Oh,
whatever.
wow. Okay. I double dog dare you. I double dog dare you. In fact, I triple dog dare you to finish it. Go
I'm
ahead.
a,
Let me.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I have to save my voice for my French lessons later. Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. I hear you. Go
Um,
ahead. Go ahead. I see what you did there.
there we go. A sneak peek, a sneak peek. So, yeah, so you
Okay.
guys can do whatever, but unless you comment it in the section, we will not see it, and you may or may not have a good answer. So, the question is, surveys, no, we asked 100 different people to name a type of building where it always seems to be cold.
Oh,
Name a type.
you have to acknowledge. What kind of game show host are you? You have to acknowledge.
I didn't acknowledge. What did I acknowledge?
Me. I'm hitting the buzzer.
Oh,
Me.
yes.
A hospital.
Eh.
Oh,
No.
come on.
No, good answer though. So there's 6 top answers, and hospital is well. I'll give it to you. I'll give it
That's
to you.
doctor's office.
Doctor's office.
Hospital, yeah.
Yeah, I'll give
Uh, I thought so. Yeah, okay. That was not number one?
No, that was doctor's office was number 1 with 44 points. Let's write that down.
Okay.
Don't write
Woo,
that.
woo. Hey,
Oh, did you see my microphone?
I did not.
Oh, Mercy.
What's that?
It's a match.
Oh, oh. And didn't you just tell me that the alarm was on in the house there?
Well, yes.
Oh, now do we know why? Or
It was our security alarm, the freshman. So for those of you guys that don't know, me and 3 other of my friends, we have the whole top floor to ourselves. But our dorm buildings are connected. So on this side of the building, it's us. But then over here, there's another area, and there's an emergency door right in the middle. And that side for them, it's the freshman kitchen. So the whole floor is just a kitchen, and they're always up there. And I guess one of them got a little curious today and came on through, and then started the alarm, which did not go off for a while.
oh wow.
Yeah, a while.
Oh wow.
But
You said freshman as if you're so far removed.
oh yeah, I am. I'm so far because, as you guys know, once I'm back from Paris, I'll be about a week out from my bachelor's degree. Well, from starting my bachelor's, I won't have my bachelor's right then and there. But I'll be about a week out, and I'll be moving on from a white coat to a black coat.
All right, Big Willie. I see what you did there. I see what you did
I'm
there.
growing up. Moving on up.
I'm experiencing some technical changes here, so I'm right there with you. I'm coming though. You may see
Okay,
2 of me, but
No.
I'm on it.
Well,
I'm on it. I'm on it. Oh, I know, another cold building. I don't know if it's a building or if it's a event, but I would say hospital. No, I mean, I would say I said that. I would say funeral, like a
Eh,
morgue or a funeral home.
no, nope.
A
Eh,
morgue, a funeral home, really?
eh. Now,
It's got to be
keep in
cold
mind,
there.
they might not have asked hundreds of people. They may not have. There's a very good chance that they asked these people. But that's a good answer for us. That's a good answer. Good answer. Good answer.
Okay.
Uh,
Uh-huh. Okay. Okay.
so let's our weeks. Our weeks. How was your your 3 week winter break?
Well, my 3 week winter break was excellent. So we missed everyone for Christmas and New Year's, and New Year, because it's not New Year's, which I think everyone got that grammar lesson on Facebook, that it's not New Year's.
Mhm.
And I think people don't understand that you say Happy New Year's Eve because then it's the eve. So New Year's belongs to the eve. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Apostrophe.
But anywho, I don't know. I didn't. Christmas was excellent as usual. Had a great Christmas. Hold on, that's me.
Oh, drum roll.
So I'm saying got it. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. So I had a great Christmas.
Can't see you.
Um,
Is your camera covered?
no, my camera's not covered.
We don't see you.
I don't see you either. That's
Look more.
interesting. Okay. Well, at any rate,
Okay.
had a great Christmas. We had our usual um Christmas, what do you call it? Our usual Christmas traditions.
Yes, yes, yes.
Can you see me? I can see you and I can
I can
see
see
me
you now.
seeing you.
Yeah, we see each other.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, well, dinner, I don't know if this is for me to talk about, but dinner was awesome.
Oh, wow.
Dinner was awesome. We had
Actually, let me see if I can send.
beef Wellington.
Yes, we did. Hold on, let me send in
We had beef
some.
Wellington and
Hmm?
yes,
No, just saying I'm going to send in some last minute
I
pictures.
can't. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. So we had beef Wellington and it was, I mean, everything was on point. Oh, we had butternut squash risotto. What?
Yes.
Everything was excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Minister Chris, I just
So
sent the
we
picture.
did that.
Oh,
Then so it was just really like a whole week of just really a good time. New Year's Eve, I got a chance to go to church. New Year's Eve, we went to Greater Zion on Progress here in Harrisburg. Excellent service. There were three churches. So it was Greater Zion Baptist Church, Beulah Baptist Church, and I forgot the other church, and I meant to remember that. But anyway, all three pastors from that church preached on the same scripture. And I was just writing, and then they had their praise and worship teams come also. So I was just writing and reading and writing at the same time. So that was really good. And then we had the best ever, the absolute best ever crab boil.
oh,
Oh my
God.
goodness. Oh my goodness. Taft threw down.
Oh, my, thank
Look, the boy can cook. If nobody has ever said anything, the boy can't do anything else. He can cook. And then so then I know you said how was my week, but I had a lot, and it's been 3 weeks
you.
since I've had a chance to really, update everybody. So then we went to a wedding,
Yes. Yes, we did.
and it was we'll let the new couple announce their wedding in their own way, but it was at a mosque. It was a Muslim wedding, and it was exciting. It was just exciting. One, just to see family that we've not seen in years. Taft, you met family and cousins that you didn't even know,
Yeah.
you didn't even know you had. So start there. So it was just, I mean, it was amazing. It was amazing. And so um, I had a ball. I had a ball. How about you? How was your week?
My weeks have been great, great, great. Starting off, I got off for school on the 17th, and had some time home. Got back on the 8th. But yeah, Christmas was wonderful. Minister Chris, I sent the first set of pictures were the Christmas dinner, if you won't mind throwing those up for us. Um, oh no, no, that's the New Year's seafood boil.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that was good.
It looks
Um,
like you had a drone, like
you never know. I might have.
okay. Go on, get yourself in
Okay.
trouble.
So that was that butternut squash risotto. That was good. And the fun thing,
Oh,
so every Christmas we do something that we haven't done before. That's the beef
wow.
Wellington and mom. Um,
Wow,
and
really?
yeah, yeah, I got you. I think it's only fair. I do.
Okay. Okay.
I think it's only fair. Um, and
Okay.
that was
All I
mom's.
said was okay.
And mom did a really good salad. Oh, what was it? Your dressing?
My dressing was a raspberry vinaigrette. It was a raspberry orange. No.
No, raspberry.
As a chef, am I
Pecan.
supposed to raspberry what?
Pecan. Pecan. Is
Raspberry pecan
yes,
vinaigrette.
yes,
Um, so as a chef, am I supposed to remember these things?
yes, yes, absolutely.
Okay, I'm working on it. So my contribution to Christmas meal was the salad and
It
the
was
dressing. The dressing was made from scratch.
yes, yes.
From scratch. No bottles around
No,
here, not in this house.
no.
No, not having it.
No.
Nope.
But so yeah, we ate good. Our New Year's, not a New Year's, our Christmas tradition is to always try something new. So the beef Wellington was our new thing, and we also did that with our seafood boil, which was so good. We ate off of that for a good couple of days. Um,
Oh, we did.
yeah, that was good. And it was
The
good.
new thing in the seafood boil was we added sausage. So it's
Yeah.
not something that we've never had, but we added. No, that was not the new thing that was in the seafood boil. One moment. See, you didn't share the right pictures. Hold
Oh,
on, Minister Chris. Coming to you.
I, I, I
Coming to you.
I've recalled the newest thing in our seafood boil.
Because now, I learned some things,
uh,
and I think Taft learned some things.
thing or two.
I think he learned some things as well. Um, so starting, one of the first things that he learned was that, you don't need one of those highfalutin, you don't need one of those highfalutin um, thermometers to boil water. So my child, but see, this is what happens when you send your child off to school and they take up culinary arts because they give them this thermometer that he put. Minister Chris, I sent you some pictures that he put in the water so that he would know when the water was boiling. Well, in the history of boiling water, they've always been able to tell by just watching the water boil. But he
Right,
decides to
right.
tell me, no, water boils at 212 degrees. Yes, but it also boils when the water starts bubbling up. That's when you know it's at 212
Well, no, no, you
degrees.
gotta tell the rest of them. You gotta tell the rest. The
So he
secret
said
is
that what if the water boils at the bottom,
no,
right?
no, no.
Or the part that looking at that thermometer, that it would be boiling by the time you figure out where 212 is on that thing. You'll be like, I mean,
It's somewhere around
like
there.
two lines. Now your fingers are singed. Your your glasses are all fogged up. So the oranges
Yeah.
is the new part. The
Yes.
orange, like, y'all, we typically don't put oranges,
Yes, we do. It's
well, we did.
we did.
We did.
We
But
did.
that was actually, is that a roux, a stew?
No.
Because you made a sauce with it too. A jus, au
I
jus.
do.
It was the
Yes.
jus. Yes, jus. Yes. Um, so he made that, and then he put the seafood in it.
Mhm.
And then when afterwards, then that was the jus or juice, spelled wrong if you're French, Jus. Then that was the jus that came out of JUS, that came out of it, and then that went on top of the crab boil. And when I tell you, nothing shy of amazing.
Yes.
Nothing shy of amazing.
It was.
Yeah, yeah, I think that it was yeah, it was good. I mean, we ate, or as they say in the South, we ate. Uh, we ate. We ate. We almost swallowed our necks.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna swallow my neck. Mhm.
I almost swallowed my neck. Yes. So Taft, great job.
Wow.
Great job. I think that when you're done with school, we will start selling. And let me hear from you guys. Let's hear comments in the comments. If we start doing seafood dinners, would you get one? In the comments. If we did, by we I mean by we I mean Taft. But if we did seafood dinners, seafood boils, would you all buy it? Would you support? Would you be interested? Yeah. So Taft, I'm sorry that your week, you were telling me about your week. Sorry. I got excited.
um, mouth watering and everything. Um, I think. Oh, besides that, the wedding. Yeah, the wedding was wonderful. It was really exciting. We will let them tell it, but it was really nice. Oh, and you mentioned at the wedding meeting cousins and family that I didn't even know about. But speaking of cousins and family, I never knew about. One of my favorite Christmas gifts this season was finding out that for the past 4 or 5 years, we've lived pretty much right around the corner from a cousin on my dad's side. Um, so, as most of you guys, I'm sure, have figured and gathered and pieced together over the years, and by my name and by many other things, um, we're African. So, and Nnochirionye is a, I know, right?
Uh-uh.
Come now, see what is this? Um,
See now, leave that thing. Leave that thing on.
um, but
Now that Wahala no be ours today.
yes, 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 all of that. But yeah, Nnochirionye isn't a very um Nnochirionye isn't a very common last name, even in um even over there. And finding out that I have family not only this close, but this closely related, has been really cool. So to cousin Bridget and cousin Enkembalin, which is really interesting, and that never knew anybody with my name before. So that's cool.
Yes.
Well, thank you. So
Yes.
to cousin Bridget and cousin Enkembalin, I am looking forward to meeting you guys and getting to know each other. But that was really nice, and that was really cool and really fun. So
Okay, really quick. Lizelle Powder said, hey, um, Lizelle, the Powder Room, I believe it's called. Lizelle Powder, excellent artist, excellent, I mean, artist, visual and performing. She's a poet, as a part of the Writer's Workshop with us. Lizelle's, I believe it's her debut. She's recording her debut, Lizelle's Powder Room. So she will be on this evening. I believe she'll either be on this evening or she'll be recording this evening. But please check out Lizelle's Powder Room right here on the Voice 17104. Jason, uh, Jason said, what butternut squash risotto? Oh no, let's see. It went, yeah,
oh,
there's Lizelle. I mean, you guys, it's gonna be, it's debuting at 11:30 a.m. Oh, it did debut.
it
That's
debuted.
past. So she's a spoken word art inspiration. Excellent artist, wonderful person. Jason said, "What butternut squash risotto?" So Jason, he copied off of what we had at Cafe Fresco. And when I say he copied, he got it. He got it. Daryl said, "Hello from Cleveland." Hey, Daryl. He said, "Listening at
Hello.
work, packed house, safe travels, Taft." Thank you for joining us, Daryl. And Taft, he said, "Safe travels."
Thank you.
So
Thank you.
yes, yes. So your cousins,
Yes. Yes.
that's really interesting, and it goes to what a small world we live in.
Yeah.
And if anyone has ever heard of if anyone has ever heard of 6 degrees of separation,
Mhm.
6 degrees of separation, it's the idea that all people are six or fewer social connections away from each other. So it says, as a result, a chain of friend of a friend statements can be made to connect any two people in a maximum of 6 steps. It's also known as the six handshakes rule. So friend of mine, friend of mine, friend of mine, friend of mine, somehow we're connected.
Mhm.
Somehow we're connected. So I got a message on Messenger, and this person said, "I saw your last name, and I saw that you are we have a mutual Facebook friend on Facebook with the same last name." So she said, "Are you by any chance related to this person?" So I said, "Well, I assume I'm related to the person because we have the same last name, and there's only probably so many people. It's
Right.
not a common last name." Um, so then she started telling me about that person, which happens to be her cousin, which happens to be Taft's first cousin.
Mhm.
So and that person and Taft's, well, no, Taft's father's first cousin. So that person and Ikena's parents are brother and sister.
Mhm.
And so that makes it. But she said, went on to say that she said, "Oh, I live in Susquehanna Township off of this street." And I was like, "Our street is connected to that street
Yeah.
in Susquehanna Township."
Yeah.
So small world. It gets even smaller every time, and I think that's why it's so important to consider that you never know who you're talking to. Um, you never know. So we could have run into this person a million places
Yeah.
and not even known. You see people, and that's why it's important when you see people speak. Oh my goodness, how hard is it to say hi? How are you? Have a
Right.
great day. Thank you. You
Right.
know, I could have cut this person off in the parking lot. I don't do that, and that's why I don't do that.
Right.
Yeah, because it could be my family.
Right. 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 Right.
I mean, like today in Harrisburg, really, farm show traffic. Can I talk about that for a moment?
Let's talk about it.
So, here in Harrisburg, they have this big event. It's called the Farm Show. They have this big complex called the Farm Show Complex, right? So, every year it's a farm show, and it's really nice. They have all sorts of vendors, they have animals, they have everybody goes for the farm show milkshakes. However, being lactose intolerant, I've not had one. Um, but I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because they got all sorts of stuff. And they have people like that, oh, I guess maybe own farms that make stuff from scratch, and then they have spices, they have plants,
Mhm.
they have everything, right? So it's a big thing. But Harrisburg, you know that this is your thing. And I know you know that this is your thing because you built a really big complex for it, right? So why does traffic have to be blocked for like 30 minutes? And furthermore, why are there police officers and troopers parked at every corner with their lights on, but nobody is out there directing traffic?
If only.
So, back to treating people nicely. I apologize to the people that I did not let get in front of me, but you saw those cones when I saw those cones. And you took the same risk that I took by going up further and then jumping over that I took. I got over, you did not. Sorry, bye. That's
Sorry.
the end of my post.
That's how
As
the
one of my sisters would say, and now I'm complete. So I mean, but
And scene.
and now I'm complete. Yes, right. Exit center stage left. At any rate, Harrisburg. By next year, I need you to fix.
Yeah.
I need you to fix the traffic.
Please.
I just need you to fix the traffic. That's all there is to it.
I agree.
Hmm.
I would say the same
What
for
else do we have?
Benefield.
It's
Yeah.
only an hour show, so I'm okay now. I feel better.
Well, now speaking of, and this is a good transition. Speaking of an hour show, well, actually maybe not because he talked for more than an hour. Cat Williams.
Whoa, whoa,
Cat Williams.
whoa!
Yeah. Did you guys get a chance to see that? That I think actually,
Yes.
yeah. The oh, and really quick, just to jump back to our week, we did get a chance to see the Color Purple opening night. Mom made some
Oh,
really
yes.
nice pants for us the last day. We'll find those, show those later. But going back to it, said that to say that his interview was longer than the movie itself. So, but yeah, I think the Color Purple was maybe
Well,
2:30. Yeah,
his interview was longer than. Oh, did I? Are you there?
yeah. I'm here. Are you?
Okay, yes, I'm here. I'm sorry. I was trying to do something extra.
Ah, I see, I see.
Yeah,
You
I
got
was trying
something
to
to
do
say.
something extra. So because I don't know how to manage it. So
What are you
so
trying?
yes. Hmm?
What are you trying to?
I was trying to see the comments on the other page too.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to make sure that I see everybody. So at any
Yes,
rate, Cat Williams. Yes,
yes.
his interview with Shannon Sharp in the Shay Shay room was longer than I believe than the color purple. So okay, first first thoughts, like first impression of it. What did you think?
Um, he had a lot to get off his chest. Just to start off, he had a lot to get off his chest. It's like he came right into it swinging. So Kat, how you doing today? Well, he took this joke. He said this, and the third. Da da da. Hollywood said this, and it's like it's all hitting you and hitting you and hitting you. But 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 he he said a couple things. He you know it's there's some things he may have joked about, but no, he wasn't too quick to tell a lie. He was
I
not too
don't think
quick.
he was I don't think he was joking too much. I mean, I think he told a couple of jokes, but I think he did a Nene Leaks and he said, "I said what I said."
What I said.
Yes.
Well,
So
I mean,
my
apparently.
first impression. Mhm.
No, you go ahead. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Now I was going to say my first
No,
impression, which is always important to me, is that he spoke intelligently. So right away,
yes.
I'm listening. You know, and his vocabulary, not that I before anybody thinks it's like, people that have those microaggressions and they're like, "Oh, you speak so well." No,
Yeah.
not a microaggression here. His vocabulary was on spot. He said, "I am a voracious reader." And I mean, and even not even when he didn't use like his vocabulary, like when he said, "Oh, I'm sorry, you must not know the meaning of these words." I was like, "Go ahead, Cat.
Hmm.
Go ahead, Cat." That's someone that has studied their craft, and that's someone that knows exactly how to tell a story and what to do. Whether he told the truth or not, I think he told the truth. But whether he told the truth or not, he did great. Go ahead.
Okay. I was gonna say, I think that this has been, I guess, at least for him, been like a long time coming because going back, online, social media is as much as I like my breaks from it, as much as I love time offline, they get stuff quick. They get to stuff quick. I mean, first, let's go back. In the first 24 hours, not even, it was that, what was it? 24,
24 million.
yeah, 24 million. 24, that's viral.
24 million views.
Yeah, that's viral like 20 times
Well,
over.
two of them were probably us.
Yeah.
Two of them were probably us because we watched it, then we went back and watched it and critiqued
Installments.
it. Maybe
Yep.
three, because then we went back. Yeah, yeah.
But
So because then I talked to Jason, I was like, we need to talk about this. And so he watched it and then
okay.
we picked it apart there in different, I just don't have my notes, but yeah, we did. We
But
did.
afterwards, social media, everyone was like posting. Well, one, we got to see some of the jokes that he said were stolen, which were like word for word. Then we also
Yes.
got to see that he's consistently been saying these things. Because for some people, they're like, well, where's this coming from? How do we get here? But if you
Right.
go back and look, he's been on it for a while. So,
Oh, he's been Johnny on the spot.
oh yeah.
He has been Johnny on the spot. You can't make those things up.
Mm-mm,
Some of
mm-mm.
the things that he said, I should say.
So, because the 3,000 books a year, mm, that
Well, that's
at
why I said some of them.
yeah.
And he could have, when he was a kid, he could have read 3,000 books a year. They just were probably those golden books,
a
those hard
little,
books.
mm, a little 2-3 pages, and then there you go. There you.
Yeah, it's possible, Taft. Come on, give the man a break. I saw someone post and they said something like, um, if you didn't believe that Cat Williams read 3,000 books a year, you probably don't believe that I did. And it was something, and I'm kind of like, so did you do it? Like,
I get what you're saying, but did you? Did you really? Or
yeah, but did you, I see where you were going with that, but did you? So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I think it was uh I think it was an excellent, like in the dictionary under how a comedian, um, you know, like I think he did it. He set the tone. And I
oh,
like what he said. He said your show is going to different levels now. He said now the other comedians are going to have to circle back to set the record straight. Now,
right.
I know that you think I'm a conspiracy theorist, but I do have a conspiracy theory.
Oh, okay. Let me hear it.
Um, I am not. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but every so
Right.
often,
You
when I catch it, when
right.
I catch it, then I gotta go with what I got, right? So listen to
Right.
this. There were certain people that Cat Williams did not name, right? So he didn't say Eddie Griffin. He said that he liked Mark Curry. He didn't name Bill
Mhm.
Bellamy, right? So there were certain people that he said Earthquake was good. In fact, he said Earthquake was probably never booed before, right?
Mhm.
So what if, hear me out, right?
Mhm.
What if there's an association of comics or of comedians? And what if they said, we need to boost our relevance and our name. We need our brand, right?
Mhm.
So why don't we pick one person to go on a show and talk about us so that now all these people will start checking us and looking for us and stuff. I mean, somebody's got to take the fall, right? So somebody's got to be the low man on the totem pole. It was Steve Harvey and Cedric this time, right?
Right.
But think about it. Even in this, Steve Harvey and Cedric the Entertainer still got boosts in their relevance. And their fans buckled down and dug in, and now they like them even more now. They're like, nope, I don't care. I'm sticking with Uncle Steve.
Right.
Said he said is my boy. I'm sticking with said, right?
Mhm.
They're all still getting paid.
That is true.
And now, because of him, they're all going viral again.
True.
So he's still spreading the wealth.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's at a cost, I think. It's he's spreading the
Sure,
wealth.
but Taft, what's
Well,
what did it cost us?
I think that and if this was to be true, I think that I guess for them the trade off of being humiliated like this in front of like the whole world is worth a couple dollars.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but you guys still got and I wouldn't even say called out. I'd really say humiliated because the part where he said, "I've been thinking about this since I heard it. You have an unnatural allegiance to losers, and it's not like you." That was
That was a good line.
that was
That was a
crazy.
good line.
Yeah, yeah,
That
and
that was almost as good as a gutter snipe, uh,
straight up.
straight up out of the hood.
Oh,
Yeah, that was Ayanla Van Zant's line to Neffy on Get Your Life or Fix My Life. And she said,
yeah,
no,
violent.
yeah, it was the
No,
Neffy. Was it
that's
Neffy?
messy.
Yeah,
It was messy. It was
yeah.
messy.
And but the way she says, like, you are a gutter snipe, straight up out of, oh my God, that was,
Mm-hmm.
or when
Kim
Kim
Jong
Young Jung called
Trump
called
adult.
a dotard.
Mm-hmm.
A dotard. Mm-hmm. We
Mm-hmm.
can add Cat Williams line. What was it again?
What you have an unnatural allegiance to losers, and that's not like you. So to
Yeah, you have
dotards,
an unnatural allegiance to losers, and that's not like you. Wow,
that
what a way to say, what a way to say that none of your friends are any good, and I'm surprised.
right, right,
Or
and
you
so
should
that
know
would be
better.
humiliation to me. If somebody said that about one of my friends that was defending me, I'd be humiliated. I
Yeah,
mean, that hurts. That has to hurt.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
mean, if the humiliation is worth a couple extra dollars, but I don't know if you saw this. Cat Williams hired short guy, Kevin Hart. He hired Kevin Hart's ex-wife to open for him on his tour.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. See,
He's
they're
strategic.
all in on this somehow. Did you
Yeah.
say teachable moment?
No, I said he's strategic.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
he is. He is. We have to give him credit for that, if nothing else.
got him.
If nothing else.
Got him.
Well, uh, speaking of strategic, but not in a very good way, and
Okay.
we can come back to this, but I think it's a good point.
Yes.
Did you see where the guy literally took flight at the judge?
Yep. Yep. Uh huh.
Oh, you thought Michael Jordan
Weird.
had airtime. This guy, he looked like a flying squirrel. He was like,
He tastes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, he spread.
now, I I don't agree with it. He was wrong. So
Right.
for those that didn't see it, okay, there was a young man. He looked like a young man. He was in court. He was in court, and so he was telling the judge. He actually was arguing with the judge and was telling the judge that um, I'm changing my life. I'm in a good place. I'm doing better. I'm doing things. Um, his name was, oh boy, I'm mad now. His name was Deobra Redden. Deborah spelled wrong. You know how Deborah is Debora,
Yeah.
Deborah?
Yeah.
His is Deobra, Deobra. Have mercy. I pray that that's a typo. But his name is, wait, I just felt like Wilhelmina's hand was gonna come and snatch me off the
Watch out. Being on the second
I
floor
just
does
felt
not
like
help. It don't help us at all. You got one. I can't take the squirrel, and I can definitely not take Deobra. So stay
so
where you are.
so it says the man Deobra Redding. Now we know why he flew. He's had a history of having to fly on people for,
Yeah.
oh, anyway. His name would have been perfect in that skit with the comedian. What is it?
Oh
Theo
yeah, Balake.
Balake. Yeah,
Yeah.
Balake.
Mhm.
Uh, so anyway, the man, Deobra Redden, 30 years old, drew national attention on Wednesday when courtroom video showed him leaping over the bench onto the judge, Holthus of Mary Kay Holthus of Clark County District Court, chasing the flags behind the bench. Oh, causing the flags behind the bench to fall. That's not all that fell. Judge Holthus, the 62, was injured in the attack and was a court marshal and the judge's law clerk. Oh, as was, I don't know what's wrong. I must not have read 3,000 books. So, as was a court martial and the judge's law clerk. He returned to Judge Holthus's courtroom to complete the sentencing hearing that his violent outburst had interrupted. So, okay, so he was being sentenced, and he was saying, "I'm a changed man, and I don't think I should be given, be sent back to prison." And she said, "Well, that's very nice. I'm glad to hear it. But, I think that this guy needs something else to change, something else to shake him up and get his attention." So you could see the bottom, like this part of the back of his head in the screen, when it started. And he's, expletive. And all you saw was him flying. Like, do you know how high a judge's bench is and how far it is from the defendant's table and the prosecutor's table? So he got past the judges, past everybody, and was able to fly over, and he attacked her. Now, let me say this. I do not condone violence of any sort for any reason, unless it's to defend yourself, self-defense. This was not self-defense. Although he was probably going to be attacked with whatever she was going to give him,
Right.
but that doesn't justify it, right? So I also am very sorry that she was hurt in the process. Sometimes we find humor in places that it shouldn't be, but anywho. But after he jumped on her, the black guy who was one of the I think he was the court marshal. You could hear him say, "What is wrong with you, man?" And then the judge, I mean, not the judge, but the clerk was hitting him too. But I don't know if his arm got broke in the process, but he was using it. And he was I'm like, really? Yeah. It's like monkey claws in the best man.
And then he wiped his brow afterwards. He's like, whew.
Yeah, like he did something. Yeah.
Right.
Sir.
Right.
Sir.
Now,
unfortunately, they said that the court marshal, that he was injured in the process, but I figured he would be, because he was mad. He was like, "I ain't signed up for this. I did not come in here for this. And now this boy gonna jump over the thing. And now I've been here for 27 years and haven't had to do anything but stand here like Bird on Judge Judy. And now all of a sudden, this jackleg gonna fly over." Oh, I know he was in a bad mood. When when Bertha came to see him in the hospital after that, his wife her name probably Bertha. She said, "Oh, I heard his name was Deobra."
Wow,
that Deobra boy. Now, back to the other point, though. That Deobra boy done got you. The other point, though, I don't think that after he attacked her, I really don't think that she should have been allowed to sentence him.
I agree with that. Now to that, I saw they did another. People will dive and they'll look into it, and they found out that he was schizophrenic and he hadn't been on his meds in a while because they were holding him, right? So
Right.
I think already, and this is a slight veer direction, but it goes to the she shouldn't have been the one that sentenced him after that. I think that
Right.
maybe I would have. Well, okay. So what he did was definitely wrong. It was illegal, that whole thing. Um, persecute him to allow
Right.
sure, the whole thing. However, I would have liked to have seen some of the grace that these this demographic of people get when they
Sure.
and they get
Sure.
the illness. I think
Sure.
I would have appreciated to see somewhere where he could have pled, insanity or something, because, it was court documented that he was schizophrenic and he hadn't been given his meds that whole time. That's also not justifying him
Sure.
jumping on that lady. And I wonder if that schizophrenia helped him jump over. Maybe he saw some stairs and placebo affected his way up there. I don't know what he did. Oh, but he did it. Um, but yeah,
Oh,
so
he was not. Oh, he was not. He was not playing.
mm,
Like he did that.
but to that, I do think that it wasn't fair for her because I don't know if you saw the video of well, first of all, when he went back to the courtroom with that same judge, they had him in. They had a mesh thing over his face. He had padding and stuff on, and like they made sure. Um, but she was reading the charges and it went for like 5 6 minutes and she was saying um,
Yeah.
uh, battery on a law official on this one. She said one charge and at first I thought she just stopped saying charges and she was talking, and then she said to the first degree and it was, it was like a 2 minute long charge. I didn't even know a law with all those words in it. I thought it was, very very simple, but no, no, no.
I think that yeah, that was to make the time. But to my understanding, he got 4 years.
Yeah, 19 months to 4 years. Yeah.
19 months to 4 years.
Mhm. That's what I saw on
Oh,
on
he's gonna do,
CNN.
yeah, Monday, 19 to 48 months. Oh, 48.
Oh,
Yeah, 4 years.
that's still 4 years.
Yeah, yeah, still 4 years. Yeah, still adds up. Like, I think it's a little likely that he's gonna do closer to that 4 years. And if you keep jumping on people,
Well, surely that wasn't the first time he just jumped like that. They should have known. And if so, man, I'm sure some track coaches are mad now.
I know they're like, I could have had that boy. Well, that gives new meaning to if you feel froggy, then jump. Bet you won't say that again.
Oh, that's a good one. That is a good one.
Yeah. Yeah. Words that you don't say again when fighting
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Oberon.
Oh yeah. I think
Yeah.
though, that and once again, not condoning violence at all. It's terrible what happened to the judge, and hope everyone's okay and all. But
Hmm.
I'd put that up there with this year as a contender for this year's Montgomery Molly. Do you remember that?
Oh, yeah. Last year's Montgomery Riverboat.
Molly Montgomery Molly.
Mollywop. Yes, it was a Mollywop. They did. It was a straight. It wasn't just a Mollywop. It was a straight Mollywop.
I actually
Yeah.
think I gotta go
Yeah. No,
back.
you're right. You're
I
right.
gotta go back and see that one again. Oh man,
And
but
watch it again.
oh yeah, but think about. I'm
That's
just
fun.
saying, and forgive me once again. Don't condone the violence. But what would have happened if he was there? If he, him in that jump, him in that jump.
Oh
I think.
my goodness. Oh,
Whew,
that would have been all she wrote.
oh yeah. So if there,
That would
if
have been
there
that would have
is,
been all she wrote.
yeah, yeah, there is another one.
So Taft, Minister Chris, I'm also sending you some pictures again. So we got a couple things coming up that I want to make sure that we take time to share,
Yes,
and
yes,
that
yes.
we take time to talk about, especially as we are getting ready. We are on the precipice of you and your trip to Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes, yes. So, but also before we do, because I'm getting ready to send it to Mr. Chris. Mr. Chris, I just sent you some pictures of us. I wanted to say that people
Oh,
that are talking about the color purple. Yeah. Oh, people that are talking about the color purple, and they're coming on like they're upset that, or they didn't know or didn't realize that it was a musical. And this goes back to reading the books voraciously. Yeah, yeah, it's a musical, but it was taken from a play. So it was a book. It was a book first, then it was a book turned into a movie. So Taft and I had a chance to see it. He talked about it before. Absolutely loved it. But they asked people to wear purple, and Taft asked me at the last minute to make some pajama pants for us because he wanted us to have matching pajamas. So if anyone ever hears me say that I've never worn pajamas in public, that was the first and only time wore our pajama pants to the color purple. But people are talking about it, being a musical and things like that. I enjoyed it, but I think we saw it in a comedic light, partially because I was already saying all the words. Um,
Yeah.
Partially because I was saying all the words before it started, but I just wanted to say that part. That part. So, hey Taft, it's almost time, but we got a lot of stuff going on.
Yes, we do.
So I was gonna start by saying Sunday on January 14th.
Yes.
Sunday, January 14th at Wesley Union AME Zion Church, the church that's making an impact in the community, where Reverend Dr. David T. Miller is our pastor. We will be having our family communion, family and friends day, and we will also be sending Taft off. So we are having a send off for Taft that at Sunday during service and immediately following service we will be having lunch. So anyone and everyone, please join us. We would love to have you. We'll save a seat for you. Come on down, come and sit by us. Family and friends, we've got people coming from all over. So please join us for Taft's send off, where we're going to pray for him, and we have something special planned for all of our friends and family and all the people that have been supporting Taft over the years. Anything to add to that, Taft?
I won't tell you guys too much now, but there will be a special announcement as well on said day, and we have some treats and some goodies and just a whole lot to look forward to. So yes,
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 yes, yes, yes. A special announcement, a major announcement, I think. A major
yes, yes.
announcement and something special for everyone. Then Monday, which is Martin Luther King's Day. So let's challenge, because a lot of people are like, oh, it's the day off. So let's put this challenge out there. Let's not just be still. Let's do something.
Yeah.
Let's get out and do something. There are a lot of programs going on around the city. Let's make this a day of work. Martin Luther King Jr. worked for us. Let's do some work in return. So Nathaniel Gadsden's Writer's Workshop and Life Esteem Incorporated are having our Martin Luther King Jr. Day, Healthy Families, Healthy Communities. It's Monday, January 15th. The time is always right to do what is right at the Deluxe Lounge and Venue at the Colonial Park Mall. It is from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. There will be vendors, there will be food, there will be arts and crafts, games, door prizes, entertainment, and vendors. I will be there. I will be there with, I don't know if you can see it. I don't know how to do that, how Tap does that. I will be there with Randy's Chow Chow,
Very
and
special.
Randy will be there. So come down and meet the person who makes the best chow chow on this side of the equator and on that side of the equator too, on both sides of the equator. So definitely come and get your chow chow so you can walk away something good, something smelling good, something tasting good, and some blinged out sneakers. Um,
Oh yeah.
how about those bills? Did you see that? Did
We're
you see
going
that?
somewhere. We're
Just
going
want to say
places.
for anybody watching, did you see that? Don't count the bills out yet, please. Don't count the bills out. I'm just saying. Other thing that's going on is I don't know if you all know Nicole Wilkerson. Nicole Wilkerson is she comes online and she says, hello, hello, hello. This is Nicole, and Nicole is making it happen. Nicole is she has a workshop that is coming up. Minister Chris, I think I sent that to you as well. But Nicole has a workshop that's coming up on Facebook and how to navigate and maneuver through Facebook. I believe that it is filling up, the class is filling up, and there will be an opportunity to do it virtually. She's got 3 dates, January 27th, February 24th, and March 23rd, making money on social media. It's a virtual workshop. You can get paid from Facebook and YouTube, and it's in conjunction with the Nathaniel Gadsden's Writers Word Shop. So there are a lot of things going on in Harrisburg. Stay tuned. We will always bring the information, and yeah, so there's a lot going on. And then Taffetoodles is going to Paris. He's out of here.
Oui, 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 mademoiselle. Merci beaucoup, s'il vous plaît.
You have said absolutely nothing.
Euh,
Ton, 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 ton,
ton,
ton,
ton,
ton.
ton, 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 ton.
Yes, yes. So, Taft,
Mhm.
one more answer, and then you can give us the answers. I bet church is on there.
Church. Let's see, let's see, let's see. Can I get a
A
drum
type
roll?
of building where it always seems to be cold.
Can I get a drum roll, please?
Can you get a what?
A drum roll.
I know church is on there.
No.
Really?
Yeah, so number
Well,
one is
that's
doctor's
because the
office.
Holy Spirit warms me up.
Amen. I could shout right. You're looking for a place to shout. That was it. Number one.
Hallelujah.
Look, all right. So number one is doctor's office. Number two is work.
Okay.
Number three is classroom. Number four is the DMV. Number five is a hotel room, and number six is an igloo.
The igloo?
Igloo.
That was the only obvious answer. See, it's all about who they ask. Meanwhile, thank you guys for joining us on a Thursday evening. Our new place. How you like our new place?
It's
Yeah,
nice.
we're still working on it. Still, yeah, it's kind of nice. How you like our new spot? Thursdays, yes, 7 p.m. So put it on your calendar. Move some time around. We'll have dinner with you. Have dinner with us, and hopefully we'll get Jason back, Mr. Jason A. Benefield. A is for absent today, but hopefully we'll get Jason back on with us. And hey, take care of yourselves. Make sure that you reach out, call someone that you haven't talked to. It's only 11 days in the year. It's not too late to call them and say Happy New Year. Chris Camouflage Williams, I didn't get to salute you today. Hopefully we can see you on Sunday and also tell your mom about it. And Taft, we will see you. Anything you want to close us out with?
Make sure that no matter what, you're always prepared with a microphone.
You're gonna burn your lips.
You guys understand? Oh, there you go.